There was a guy named Fred, and he was stuck in a desert under a very white sun that day. He got very scared because he was all alone, and he only saw one cactus throughout the whole desert. And when he was walking, he encountered a snake, a rattlesnake, and it frightened him very much. But there was a few clouds in sight. For some reason, that made him feel a bit better. Fred was really terrified and did not know what to do until this young lad came along named Bob. Bob came over with a very serious but gentle face and asked Fred if everything was okay. And Fred said no, that he encountered a rattlesnake and thought he was going to die. But then he looked up at the sky and the clouds made him feel better. And Bob agreed that the clouds did make things a bit more calm and soothing. But Bob didn't really know what to do. But for some reason, Fred felt comforted by his presence. As Fred was being terrified by the rattlesnake, Bob came up with a plan. The plan he came up with was to run past the cactus and confront the rattlesnake that Fred was so terrified of. Fred was not very happy with this plan, but for some reason he trusted Bob a lot. And it was weird because he just met Bob. So they walked past the cactus and confronted the rattlesnake head on. They both just stared at it. Bob was not terrified from the beginning, and Fred's nerves had subsided a little bit. So they both just continued to stand there, looking at the rattlesnake. As they stood there, just staring at the rattlesnake just kind of stood there and looked right back at them. And they had to stare out for a few minutes, and then for about 10 minutes, and then for 15 minutes, and so on. The rattlesnake decided that this really wasn't much of a fight to be playing. So they slithered away, and Bob and Fred just continued to stand there and enjoy the clouds. They developed a smile on their faces, and they both felt happy that they had each other's company. And they thought that, well, maybe being stuck in the desert wasn't so bad, especially since they had each other. The sun looked really beautiful, and that cactus also seemed nice, and that little blade of grass also seemed pretty cool. Today was a pretty good day.